Today I'm reviewing a yarn called Ripple. This is a brand new yarn from Tahki Yarns, which is distributed by Stacy Charles. Ripple is a different kind of yarn. It's 100% mercerized cotton, and it's a thick and thin yarn. Pull this off a little bit so you can see. You can see the little areas where it gets a little bit thicker, which knits up to a really interesting fabric. The most common question I've been asked about this yarn is it hateful to deal with? And the answer is no. It's a yarn with a lot of character. It's very different than what you're used to knitting with. I've never knit with a cotton yarn like this. You see a lot of wool yarns that are thick and thin, but this is the first cotton yarn that I've seen that is of this variety, and it's just got a lot of character and it's a lot of fun to knit with. I recently just finished the tank top that you can see in the store, What's Needlin Ewe, which is a very quick, basic and easy knit. There really wasn't a whole lot of technical problems to deal with in the pattern, just some simple decreases for the waist shaping, and then there's a really interesting collar to the finish. So it was a really fun knit, and it's a really great piece. Everyone at our past Knitting Society meeting seemed to really enjoy it, so you should definitely stop in the shop to take a look at that. There's also a number of patterns that are really different and unique that are in the book Urban Renewal, which is a Tahki book that we have available in the shop, which it's just got a bunch of different things that you could knit out of this yarn, and it comes in different colors. We've got 6 colors total. And also in the most recent summer interweave, there's also a really cute little vest pattern in that book. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you how this yarn knits, and so you can get an idea of the fabric that it creates, and so that you can see that it really is a simple yarn to knit with, and it's a lot of fun. Okay, so I've got just a little bit of a swatch done here, and you can see the interesting texture that this yarn creates. This swatch is knit on a size 9 needle. The reason I did that is that's what the tank top that I just knit was done out of, as well as several of the other patterns in the book. So you can see that knitting on a size 9 needle, these are really quick knits and they're really fun. It's really exciting to see the different things that this yarn will do. You can see some of the smaller columns and then the bigger columns. It's just a really neat yarn. So I'm going to knit and purl a couple of rows for you just so you can see the way this yarn knits. These needles, again, are size 9. They are Airy turbos, just in case you're wondering. So it's got a really blunt tip, but you don't need a sharp tip for this yarn. It just kind of glides. Go to the end of this row, and then we'll turn back and purl across. So you can see the yarn is not catching. I'm not having to fight with it at all. It knits just as smooth as it would be if it were a round wool yarn. Okay, let's flip this around. Now I'm going to purl. So again, this is Ripple from Tahki Yarns, 100% mercerized cotton. It's available at What's Needlin Ewe. It comes in a variety of different beautiful colors, and it has excellent pattern support. Again, I had no issues with the pattern that I just knit. No errors, nothing too difficult or too technical about it. Just a great pattern, a great finished object, and a fun, fast knit. Okay, I'll turn this around so you can see what we've been doing. So right there, it's the kind of fabric that you're getting with this yarn. A nice, open, good summer yarn for great summer tops. There's a cardigan in the book and a pullover that would also make excellent spring and fall transition tops for into the summer, and of course for those chilly summer evenings. It's just an all-around great yarn with some great pattern support. So I hope you'll stop in and give Ripple a try.